What's up guys, welcome back. I'm Eladadzi. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like, share, and also leave a comment. So this is a reaction video, and this particular video was sent to me by someone. It is a video by True Crime Daniel. So yes, let's see what this is about.
Stories like this are why we should be careful what we post on social media. Imagine having your life cut short all because someone assumed you were something you weren't, just because of what you posted on the internet. On the 9th of February 2022, a 33-year-old man by the name of Saul Murray posted a picture of two Rolex wristwatches on his Instagram. It's not clear why he posted it, but judging from what he seemed to be posting on his Instagram, he appears to be some kind of lifestyle influencer. Seemingly, what is also not clear is if those wristwatches were for sale, but it's possible he might have just been showing off. And for what is worth, it worked, because those two Rolex wristwatches caught the attention of 35-year-old.
Well, I think that a lot of people, social media is about 60% of people showing off what they have or what they borrowed, something that isn't theirs. That's it. Aside from the other information that is on social media is mostly 60%. I'm not saying this based on facts, but then realizing like it's like 60% based on showing off.
Suprit Dillion, a young, beautiful woman, who quickly sent a message to Saul expressing her interest in him. For Suprit, she had just met a nice-looking young man who appears to be rich. And maybe for Saul, his lavish-looking lifestyle on the Instagram has attracted a beautiful woman to his side. It was said they chatted for a while and took their conversation to WhatsApp, where they eventually agreed to meet up and hook up in Saul's apartment. Again, it's not clear what the conversation might have been. Maybe Suprit expressed her interest in money or in the wristwatches or something, but it's not clear. It could also mean that they just found each other attractive and really wanted to spend a night together. Again, still not clear how the conversation went with Suprit and Saul. In their hookup agreement, a third person was introduced. That is, on the day that Suprit and Saul were supposed to meet up and have sex, Suprit came with another girl, 21-year-old Temidayo Awe, who was a student of Coventry University. Clearly, this was a threesome that was about to happen. And it all happened exactly 2 weeks after Suprit had seen the pictures of the Rolex that Saul had posted at the time. So on the 26th of February 2022, this was the day they were supposed to meet and hook up. It was supposed to be a fun night between this young man and these two beautiful ladies. And somewhere close to midnight on this day, that was when it was said Suprit and Temidayo arrived at Saul's apartment. They chatted for a while, had drinks, and it was believed that in one of those drinks, Saul might have been drugged or his drink might have been spiked just to slow him down. Because the truth is, for Suprit and Temidayo, this was not just a hookup. In fact, this was a robbery, a planned, ganged robbery. Eventually, it was said that they had sex with Saul and it was going well until after everything started slowing down for Saul. The effect of his drink being spiked pretty much slowed him down. And after these two ladies were done with him, they went out, opened the door for two other young men to come in. 31-year-old Afia Ikem and 29-year-old Cleo Brown. Clearly, this was all a setup. Suprit had...
Oh, this is sick. So after dragging him, having sex with him, he being weak from the effects of the drug, causing two other men. Wow. All because of what? What this person was posting on his Instagram? I don't get it.
seen the wristwatches, and those two wristwatches had attracted her to Saul Murray. And in their conversation, trying to get them...
I'm not a very, how do I put it, gadget person, if I should say. As in, I'm not a very brand, oh, I'm all about this brand, I'm all about that brand. Well, the exception of cell phones. Aside that, I am not very big on brands, and you can ask me a brand of a car that I want. I wouldn't know what to say. I'm all about, sitting in, being comfortable, taking me to wherever it is that I'm going. Like, ask me a brand of bag, I wouldn't care whether it's a Gucci bag, is a Louis Vuitton bag, whatever it is, brand that is out there. I don't really know much about this stuff. So I don't really know how this all happened because of this person posting two Rolex watches on Instagram. By the way, like, how much does a Rolex cost? I don't know. As I said, I don't really know much about this stuff. But how much does a Rolex cost for this person to be targeted? Okay, wait. I don't think that this just happened because of the Rolex. I'm thinking that it's because of the other stuff that this person has been, or this person was posting on his Instagram to for him to find his faith this way. You get what I'm saying? But what, two watches, Rolex, like.
Hookup Suprit had already organized with these two boys, along with Temidayo, to find a way to connive, drug, and rob Saul Murray of his wristwatches, money, and other valuables. After they finished with their hookup and Saul was on his bed already slow, Ikem and Cleo Brown entered. Doctor said Ikem was with a knife. It's unclear what he needed it for. Saul was already drugged
Yeah.
and it was already slow. They said they entered the apartment, searched everywhere, saw the two Rolex wristwatches, eventually had it stolen, and they also searched for more valuables, but they couldn't see so much because it seemed as though the apartment was brand new and that Saul had recently just rented it. So there wasn't so much for them to steal. And eventually, after stealing what they came to steal, they left. But something happened. Something off happened to Saul because according to what was said, Saul was seen limping from a CCTV footage where eventually he fell and lost his life from there. But what had happened? How did he lose a lot of blood? Investigation turned out to find out that Saul might have been stabbed on his leg, and that stabbing caused him to bleed. And the only person with the knife was Ikem. I don't know why he even had to do that. I don't know why Ikem felt the need to stab him. It's not as if Saul was fighting back. Well, during investigation, because eventually all four of them were traced and caught, there were CCTV footages everywhere to hold them to the ground. And not only that, those two Rolex wristwatches turned out to be fake. They were not original. So it turned out that Saul.
So so because of, I'm assuming that this whole, like, from the way the video started, it started from he posting these two Rolex watches on his Instagram. So because of two fake Rolex watches that this person posted on Instagram, on his Instagram page, that was what had cost him his life. Two fake watches. Really? This is mind blowing, guys. So after the drugging, the stabbing of his leg, him losing his life, and now it turns out that the watches were fake. So even these robbers don't even know original from fake or real from fake. So they just picked up because the watches, he posted he wearing these Rolex watches on his Instagram. Wow.
Wasn't as wealthy as they thought he was. But it seems like that is too bad for Saul, who sources say is also a father of 6 kids.
Wow.
It's not clear if he was married, but obviously he seems to have a different life outside of that of his family. Now, this is how these people were pretty much caught. Through the CCTV footage, they could not see Ikem and Cleo Brown's face. Temidayo and Supre's face were very clear. They were the two girls that came in to stay with Saul. So that was very easy to find them. But for the police to catch Ikem and Cleon, they had to go through what they had on. For Cleon, the car he rented, that was the car he used to bring Ikem to the location where Saul's apartment was traced. And it was through the vehicle that they were able to trace his location on the day of the incident. As for Ikem, it was a jacket he wore that gave him away. It was a very unique jacket according to investigation. They said only 69 of that particular jacket was sold online, and one of it was delivered to Ikem. It was also seen in another CCTV footage wearing the same jacket hanging out with Leon, so it was pretty much easy to track them down. They were all eventually arrested and arraigned in court, clearly for the murder of Saul Murray. So this happened in 2022 last year, and the trial lasted for about a year. It's not very clear the details of the trial, but obviously everybody was trying to be held accountable for the role that they played in the death of this young man. Akim was found guilty of being the one who struck the knife that caused the death of Saul Murray. Cleo Brown was sentenced to 11 years, Supri Dillion was sentenced to 10 years, while Temidayo was sentenced to 7 years. However, it was being said that Temidayo kept insisting on her innocence, that she did not do anything to the man, that she did not know anything that was going on about the wristwatches, and she wasn't so sure about what was happening, claiming that she was just a student. But the thing with Temidayo's situation is, it's possible that she probably did not even know about the wristwatches. Remember, she was not the one chatting with Saul Murray online. It seemed to me that Supret Dillion dragged her into this. She wasn't so sure what was happening. She did not know what was going on. There is that possibility. Remember, she's like 21 years old and she's quite young as compared to Supret, who is in her 30s, seeming to be more experienced. And there are sources claiming, and it was being said, that this form of robbery was done to probably 6 other men. This was not the first time. Saul Murray was not the only victim of Cleon, Ikem, and Supret. It seemed like these 3 were already in a gang where Supret would lure the men, drug them, and steal from them with the help of Ikem and Cleon. Investigation claimed that they had done this to pretty much 6 other different people, even more. It's just unfortunate that Saul Murray was the victim who lost his life in their act. And if that's the case, it's very clear that Temidayo possibly may not have known what was going on. Possibly she may have been blindsided. She may have not been sure or something. A lot of people on the internet are believing that she may have been deceived or dragged into it, and she probably have no knowledge of what these boys were doing or had done. But if you ask me though, I don't believe she did not know. I have a feeling she knew they were going to rob the man. She probably just did not know the man was going to be killed. And I guess that's what she meant. But as far as knowing that this man was going to be robbed, I don't believe Temidayo did not know. She should be smarter than that. She's 21 years old, I'll be 22. She's not dumb. She's not a child. She knew fully well what she was getting into. It just unfortunately went out of hand. And I think the time they gave her 7 years is fair. She is serving the least time of all of them, so it's reasonable. Next time, be sure of what you're getting yourself into. If you're there to school, go there to school. But it's really unfortunate. I just feel so much worse for Saul Murray, who maybe this was his lifestyle, post his lavish properties to attract people and just have sex with them. He's harmless, if you ask me. It's not like he is deceiving anyone. He was just posting what he was posting, and somebody thought he was much more than that or had so much money, and they targeted him because of what he posted on his Instagram.
All right, so yeah, it was harmless, post whatever it is, which might or might not be true on social media to attract people and then have sex with them, but then this has cost him his life. And yes, I think that I agree with him. I think that the Temi or Temu, whatever her name is, knew that no, there was going to be some kind of robbery, but then she didn't know that it was going to turn out this way. She didn't know that this was what the outcome was going to be like. But anyway, yeah, I mean, I don't know when people are ever going to, like, when people are going to start believing that not everything on social media is what it is. Like, people believing that whatever it is that people post on social media is actually what it is. That is so, like, 20th century something that people used to think about. Now 21st century still believe that, oh, this person posting lavishly, that is exactly what it is. Well, it might or might not be it, but who knows? Social media is more, I'm not saying this based on facts, but it is more like 60% non-factual stuff on there, regardless whether it is pictures, whether it is information, whatever it is. Some of the things on social media, I don't know what it seems like. So I don't know. And then this, I still like, Why do you have to post something which you know you are not? Or why do you have to deceive people into believing that, oh, this is you, but then out of social media, this isn't who you are? Like people who bully people on social media. Some people just use social media as cover up to, you know, to bully people, to express some what they are feeling inside, the hurt or the anger, or the depression that they are feeling inside on other people on social media. But then uncle shame, when you meet this person, like in real life, outside social media, this person is totally different from the way the person expresses himself or herself, or the things that the person, the opinions that this person shares on social media. So social media, you can't just be going about believing all the stuff. And then I'm saying this particularly to young, let me put it this way, to young girls or to younger people out there. So it's just quite unfortunate that this person met his demise because of the things that he posted on social media. It could be that yes, he truly owns or have whatever it is that he was posting on social media, or it could be that it was just for flex, for attention, for attraction of people, of innocent people. But it's just that this time around, the people that he attracted, or the people that he got attention from, weren't so innocent. So we just gotta be mindful. Yes, we have to be mindful of the stuff that we post on social media. Maybe it might not be your case might not be of robbery or something, but it could be something else. So yes, this is a guy. Let me know what you think about this. Let me know what you think about. Let me know what you think about it. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like, share, and also leave a comment. And I will see you guys some other time.